Can y'all hear me now? Yeah, I see it. They're working now. I don't know what's wrong with the mics, yo. Yeah, hey, I don't know what's wrong. Me mics will get you every once in a while. Oh, anyway, I have had one of these cords to go bad. Y'all, I've been thinking about everything, you know. Pretty good bit, ain't it? It seems like to me the devil's after some people. And people like me, they're supposed to already have, you know. I mean, at least that's what they say, you know. Ain't that what they say? Devil's already got you. He wants them Christians. So, it seems like everything's crazy to me, yo. So I hadn't been dodging YouTube. I've been working on that boat motor that much. Every day. I went and looked at the day it tore up. That's 3 weeks ago. And I've been on that boat every day, working on it. Thought I had it fixed 2 times. I think it's fixed now. At least it's running at home. I'm gonna try it today. But yeah, I ain't got ran off of YouTube yet. I just been that busy. Hey there, Peter. Yeah, boy, like, hey, I've been at it, Peter. Hot and heavy. But like I say, I think I got it now, though. I'm gonna try it, find out. But John 4:20, it's truly impossible to truly love and honor God when you hold malice and hatred in your heart. Yeah, I've been like hearing about that, fam. I don't hardly understand it. I mean, I don't understand what's going on. I really don't. I assure you, I don't have a bunch of hatred in me. And like, you get on here on YouTube and You see, the world's full of hate, boy. And let me tell you this. How can you get on here spewing hate and then expect your followers not to be hating? You know, like, you can't act surprised and what's wrong with everybody. They doing like you. If you want to see some hate, now I ain't looked at it, y'all, but you go to the peaceful place comments if you want to see some hate. I heard it was bad. Tammy told me it was bad. And, you know, I'm kind of over that. Believe it or not, yo, I'm kind of over that. I got something else that's kind of took over. That's like me and Tammy. I was listening to her video. It is the responsibility of all the Christians to filter through our, yeah, hey, that's it, Bruce. Uh, you know, I heard Tammy making that video, and I kept kind of hearing her hitting on something. And after the video was over, I said, Tammy is there a bunch of people like saying something about me, telling you to do this or do that? She said, yeah, it's more than you think. I said, why would they care? You know, all this stuff to me, y'all, it's something like you see on the Twilight Zone. Hey, don't think I'm joking. You, you take something and you put it on Facebook, and then get mad because somebody talks about it, and it's public knowledge. And you see, I'm not on here acting like I'm a Christian, y'all. I don't, I don't play around with God. And I don't get on here spewing hate. And I don't tell stuff that's not true. To keep a Christian reputation. I mean, I just don't believe in that, y'all. I was really troubled. So many people were hating. People don't even know none of us. I said none of us. And I tried to tell y'all before, you think somebody's the same person when you throw a camera in front of their face? Think somebody with a bunch of makeup on their face and wearing their tight jeans and got the best looking outfit they own, you think that's what they look like the next morning? Do you think when somebody's got a camera in front of their face, they are on their best behavior? Or you think that's the way they are all the time? I think people think that's the way they are all the time. Hey, there's thorns in them roses, son. Try to remember that. Try to remember there's thorns in them roses. And there's Brother Hodges. I mean, I ain't doing talking about me and damn it. She made that video about 120 acres. Y'all might not know 120 acres, but that's the nastiest. That's the nastiest person I've ever seen. And that's the most miserable person you ever seen too. I mean, for me to remember their name from since we started, I'm not on here trying to be act like I'm a Christian, y'all. Keep that in mind. But I will do right about everything. I will do what's right. Denny Stonyfield, you have nothing whatsoever reproach yourself about. Just keep being you. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be me. I'm not on here holding a Bible in front of everybody's face just to spewing hate as hard as I can. If you if you think that's me doing that, you're thinking wrong. I ain't holding no Bible in my hand. If you think like a policeman, you think they talk the same when you got your phone recording them. You know, if it's a bad policeman and you know they out there, you think they talk the same way when you get your phone and start recording them. They start watching what they say, don't they? That's right. That's right. Hey, y'all. See what Stephen said? Don't listen to what people say. Watch what they do. And I talked y'all for about like I wouldn't change nothing about Tammy. Me and Tammy's about perfect. That's what we think. Uh, People like want Tammy to raise hell at me. And them same ones probably talking about, like, give me your money too. Give me your money. Get your own damn coffee. Give me your money. Get your own damn coffee. Why would somebody care what you do? If if Tammy doing what people wanted her to do, we might not be together. But you don't see everybody, you know. People think they know my life story. They think they know other people's life story from being on YouTube. You can get on here and make a name, and you can be anything you want to be. You can be like You can be like the person you're jealous of. You can be like them. And hey, yo, I mean, this this YouTube will teach you, boy. Just like what we've always known. You think you think it matters very much what people think? It don't matter a lot, yo. Take somebody done been married 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and they giving you marriage counsel lessons of how to be shitty to your husband? I don't think so. Oh, hey, Stephen, I mean, I'm telling you, there's people that think they know our life. All of us on YouTube. Uh, oh, Stephen and his wife's at a Kid Rock concert, and it was raining, and Stephen done got tired of being under that little tarp. And it had to slow down, like it where it just drizzling. And he went out there and went live at that Kid Rock concert. The wife's under that tarp. She didn't know it. He swung that camera around there on her. She was mad as hell. And she seen that camera in his hand. And it instantly changed. Team. So people know the life I lived. People judge me from being wild whenever I was in my teens. My youngest didn't even know I drank. And I heard that people like still think I drink. But I mean, you, you think they care? You think they worried about You think they worried about that? I can't hardly believe the ignorance. Yeah. You get on, you get on there and acting like the devil, and then expect your audience to be like a bunch of angels. Then you're gonna block the ones you want to block, leave the ones you want to leave. What you think? What you think people's gonna do? What do you expect? What do you expect out of everybody? There's women sitting at home, y'all, by themselves. Me and Tim been married about 50 years, and they telling her what she should do. Tammy's happy. Tammy's got all her freedom. Hell, I can't but about half breathe. Let him do it himself. Give me your money. This is my money. One of Stephen's wives didn't even work. This my money. Where you get it? It's my money. Get it yourself. Give me your money. I'm talking about like, man, from over here where I'm at, I think the whole world has gone crazy, boy. Rode by a church the other day. Hey, Jenny Marie. I rode by a church the other day, and I remember seeing a quart of liquor under the pew pit. I was over there working. Let me read what Jenny's saying here. When our kids were young, I always made my husband's plate first. A family member stopped talking to me over it. In my eyes, if it worked for him, no one would have had dinner. You know, hey, Gene, that's part of what I'm saying. Like, you don't mess up the recipe. Danny, Tammy, Steven, I love watching y'all and will continue to as long as you're on. Hey, thank you, Miss Judy. Hey, y'all, I ain't going nowhere. I just been that busy. I can't go out there and work on that motor for 5 or 6 hours, and when I come in, my clothes is completely wet. You know what I mean? Uh, you gotta, you gotta feel halfway pretty good to get on here and do a live, to feel like doing it. And, well, I mean, I've had to work out that motor. I love you too. Nothing but goodness coming from my channel. Yeah, Stephen, don't get on there and spew hate, y'all. I told y'all I had a buddy that went to prison 3 times. I had 2 buddies that went to prison 3 times. And they be telling me what I ought to do. So I don't think you're qualified to be telling me what to do. Take somebody been married a bunch of times and they gonna give marital advice. Tammy wouldn't change a thing. She's already planning a trip somewhere. She said, "You want to go?" I said, "No, I'll stay home and look after the dogs." And see, that's what that's like what's mostly on my mind, y'all. Ain't nothing I can do about the hate. And let me tell you something. I'm not gonna get on here and fight like a dog to gain a 1 inch. I ain't gonna keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on and say I ain't gonna talk about it no more and then start back talking about it. I ain't gonna keep on and keep on and keep on. I'll get back to normal, y'all. There is a good and bad advice to be given from people who have lived something others haven't. Yeah, that's right. Pam, I've given up. Don't know what to do. Seem like to me. We talking about Twilight Zone stuff, boy. Used to, long time ago, there was this woman. She actually wound up getting pretty famous. They would be practicing, but they'd come down there to the river to my daddy's house. They would sing and stuff, had a full band. They would sing and stuff. They's actually practicing. They's also singing songs and stuff too. Every time, I don't remember once they getting together that they didn't wind up a fight breaking out. And then you know what everybody else do, y'all? They start fighting too. And then somebody get on the mic talking about, y'all calm down. And they was one of the ones fighting. I mean, we are living in a crazy world, boy. This YouTube has taught me some stuff. It really has. I didn't know that. I didn't know people was like they are. Somebody that don't, hey, you think you know Stephen. Stephen's actually better than what he appears. He's actually better than what he appears. I mean, you ought to know. I mean, his wife would go to the doctor. He'd go with her. Who does that, yo? What man does that? I mean, does that tell you anything? That joker went to the delivery room a bunch of times, yo. I mean, does that tell you anything? When he goes up there and sits at the hospital with you, does that tell you anything? When the peaceful place woman went to the hospital, I seen two people, yo. You know what two people I seen? I seen Stephen. I seen William. I didn't see nobody else there. I went to the hospital. Guess who was right there by my side? It wasn't Tammy. Yeah, I see that there, Linda. Oh, let me read that again. Yeah, like what would Jesus do? Would he stand up there and spew hate for 2.5 hours? And then expect everybody in there not to be mad? I'm a lot more of a Christian than a lot of people that claim they're Christian. People you hear me talking about, guilty. People you hear me calling their name, guilty. They stankers, boy. But I ain't sitting there holding a Bible in my hand, making out like I'm a perfect. I'm talking about like, are you okay? Heard you say hospital. That was, hey, that was a year and a half ago, over a year and a half ago, Tina. Stephen went up there and sat with me like the whole time, boy. Like, how can you hate Stephen? See, it's in my opinion, people that hate Stephen, I ain't even talking about me, I'm talking about Stephen. Something's wrong with the mind. I see him, y'all. I'm around him. I know what he does. Just had 3 people to come see him from Indiana. Drove 12 hours to come see him. They went swimming. They went fishing. They done everything you could do. And like, she come out there yesterday. I was working on a boat motor. She said, I'm coming back. You take care of yourself because I'm coming back. and I want to see you when I get back. Like the world's kind of messed up, ain't it, John? And y'all might not know it, but I've been being picked at the whole time. Let me tell you what, being picked at, let me give you an example of being picked at. Like you might not pick up on it, but I do. This dog loves me. It don't matter if somebody tells you they love you. Like this dog loves me. This dog truly loves me. That's picking at me, y'all. All that you hear about that dog, that's picking. Did y'all know that? Creative bullying. Did y'all know that? Me and this dog don't need nobody. Hell, done everything like I know to do, boy. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. It has hurt my heart, Tina. I was trying to ask Tammy about nerve pills and stuff. I was like, it's overwhelming, you know. I think that I think that me working on the boat motor was a plan. Let me explain that. I've been working on that boat motor for 3 weeks, yo. And my mind is on that boat. Yeah, I used to. You know, Stephen was out there cutting around the pond making a video. She come out there mad. Did you know that embarrassed me? That embarrassed me, y'all. And people, I personally think people that don't like you, I think that like you can forget them. Okay, oh, well, that's fine. That's fine to be just a setback. Yeah, and hey, Jenny, I don't feel like there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, hey, y'all, the first few days was real bad. Everything was going pretty good, And then I had the blue. A lot of times, Stephen's talking, he's cutting up with y'all. Uh, uh, hey, sometimes I am. I've been embarrassed a pretty good bit of times, like y'all just don't know about it. I ain't say nothing about it. Yeah, these people I talk about on here, like Reverend Dream, he got on Stephen's chat over and over and over, saying, "Have you been calling my wife?" I mean, I don't think Stephen's got to call nobody's wife, from what I've seen. I've seen a woman on here say some stuff, y'all, that y'all don't even know about. It's so bad. It was so bad it ain't never been said. You hear me talking about her every now and then, too. Yeah, I didn't see that, Sea Breeze. I was not watching on purpose. Hey there, Clean Line. Yeah, I was not watching on purpose. Like, uh, if you hear somebody say, I was talking about my granddaddy, you would think that meant I was talking about him bad, wouldn't you? I talked to William last night. I looked at the phone. When I got off, talked for 2 hours and 37 minutes. And you think, like, if I was talking about his daddy, he would be talking to me? Do you really think that? There's probably more trouble coming. I won't be watching. I don't watch, or I quit watching. And I was watching the last video, but I heard about it. I was out there working on the boat motor, and I wasn't watching on purpose. And I don't go look at the comments neither. Because it don't do nothing but make me mad. All right, do that. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, y'all, I mean, that stuff probably ain't gonna stop. So I got somebody wanting to call in here, y'all. That's what I'm doing. Trying to get their Gmail, email. Said they got something they want to say. Hey, y'all, I'll put anybody on. The preacher, y'all, is preaching on this. You know that? The preacher is preaching on this. But they ain't nobody home. All right, I got an email here, y'all. I got an email here finally. It's gonna make me put the full name in. All right, dear YouTuber. I sent the email. Click on that link. Put your name in there. I think you do got to enable your camera. But like you can cut your camera off after you enable it. Unless you want to be seen on here. And you come into the room and I'll make sure that you want to be on or not on camera before I put you public. I'm I'm at the point, y'all, that like, I don't know what nothing to do. All right, come on now. You're holding up the show. Yeah, I don't know what to do, y'all. Let me show y'all something while I'm waiting. See that right there? With that tissue there? You think that was planned? Look at how many views. Yeah. $16,000 people. So I don't know if I said it, if I was saying that. Probably 1,000 of them people probably love me. 15,000 people hate me. You think you think that's right there? Did you know that did you know that there's people that think that's okay? Hello. Hello caller. Uh what do you think?
Well, I've been watching you for a long time. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Just wanted to come on and say a few things.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. Um, so I've had several experiences like you're going through with my family.
Yeah.
And I know it hurts really, really bad, but my dad he's gone through the same exact thing. Um, it's a terrible thing, but his mom was the same exact way. Um, he was just not, I mean, not to hurt your feelings, but he just was not the favorite, and she told him on several occasions he was a mistake and shouldn't have never been here, and treated him the same exact way you're being treated. And it has hurt him his whole entire life.
Your
So
daddy?
I know exactly what you're going through. I've watched my daddy go through it, and I know exactly what you're going through. And it's painful to watch you go through it.
She told him he was a mistake?
Told him he was a mistake. Yep.
And is mama still alive?
She's passed away. She recently passed away. But he, lives with that now, knowing how she felt about him. She never told him she loved him. Never gave him anything, never left him anything. I mean, he didn't ask for anything from her, but it was always the siblings that got everything, and she never liked any of us, never liked the grandkids. Same way Stephen's being treated, it's the same way me and my brother got treated.
But she didn't treat everybody like that.
No. No, the other grandkids were like gold. Mm-mm. So I know exactly how you feel and what you're saying, and it hurts and it's painful and it's not right. But
He never found out what the problem was.
no, she just didn't. She just resented him. Just resented him. No rhyme or reason. Just resented him.
I thought back, oh man, it's things started going the other way. Like nice when my mama got married to this man. Like we started getting married like we didn't stay home very much. And I would stay with people 2 or 3 weeks at a time.
I think a lot of it had to do with jealousy. Um, my mom and dad are still married, and they have a good marriage, and the other siblings, had just went through a lot, and the kids were a lot of the kids were kind of rough, and I think she resented how our family was. She didn't like that, and she wanted it to be them and not my daddy, and so there was a lot of resentment. Same way with Stephen of how he is. He's a good guy, and she don't, how you and Tammy are, and a
You
lot of
know,
jealousy.
you know, you can't judge Stephen by like on YouTube.
No, you cannot.
You can't you can't judge people when there's a camera in front of their face. But I'm telling you, he's better. He's actually better in person than what you see on YouTube.
Well, I believe she's showing her true self on YouTube, and it's a shame. It really is.
You know how when a baby's born, even a dog will fight you over her babies.
Mm-hmm.
And then that mom will start winging that dog off and the puppy off. And even in the animal kingdom, like lions, they have to move on to another. They have to move on.
Mm-hmm.
They get, I just wonder if it's like kicking out the nest thing.
I don't know, but I think really a lot of hers is jealousy. I mean, I see the same exact situation that my daddy went through. The same situation. That's why I wanted to call in and tell you, because I see it all over again. It's the same thing. And the same way Stephen's being treated is the same way that me and my brother were treated.
There's more of this than
Mm-hmm.
people know about, don't you?
The only difference in me and Stephen was Stephen has continued to be nice to her, and tried to continue to help her and has never been ugly to her and never said anything ugly to her. But I had nothing for my grandmother. I didn't want to even speak to her anymore. I couldn't. Not the way she treated my daddy. I didn't want anything to do with her. I watched my daddy cry many nights because of that woman.
Hey.
And I don't see how in the world a woman can treat their son that way. I don't care how old they are.
Hey, it's definitely something I don't understand.
Well, me either.
It is most definitely something that I don't understand. And I pretty well understand about most anything. But I don't understand this.
Well, just know that it's not you. You hadn't done anything wrong. That's what we had to keep telling my daddy. Because my daddy kept blaming himself, and it wasn't him. It was her. She was just an evil woman. I hate to talk about her like that because she's not here anymore, but she was just evil.
Well, she good to everybody else.
Everybody else but him. She didn't like him.
I'm talking about in the public.
Yeah, she was, but it was something about my daddy she just did not like. I mean, she told him he was a mistake. Should have never been here.
You know, I'll tell you something that I've asked him I don't know how many times. What have I ever done to make her think I'm dishonest? What have I ever said or done?
No, it's not you. It's her. That's what you got to know. It's not you. It's her. She resents you.
I resent me.
Well, she resents you. Um, maybe, um, maybe just like my daddy, you weren't her favorite. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but maybe you weren't her favorite. Just like my daddy wasn't. I mean, as a mother, I don't know how you have favorites because I don't have favorites when it comes to my children. But some mothers are like that.
How many kids you got?
3. And I don't have favorites. I love them all the same. No matter if they
did your kids know this grandma?
They knew her, but I didn't allow them around her. I didn't ever let them see her and go around her. She's mean. And she wasn't going to ever treat them the way that she treated me. So
How'd she treat you?
just mean, just hateful. She always, every time I got around her, she would talk about my mama to me, just downgrading my mama and just constantly being ugly and wanting me to hate my mama and badmouth my mama and just ugly, just hateful.
And your daddy's still alive?
He is. And she would say, well, I was gonna leave you and your brother something in the will because I left all the other grandkids something, but I just didn't know what to leave y'all, so I didn't leave you anything. That's the kind of stuff she'd tell me.
I ain't laughing, but like, I mean,
Yeah. That's how mean she was.
I mean, that's like one hell of an excuse, ain't it?
Yeah. I didn't care. I didn't want her stuff anyway. But yeah, she's mean. She's very mean.
And let me look at this comment. I think it's because you aren't your brother, Danny, and he's gone and you're here. I have to say. Go ahead.
But yeah, that could be it too, because he's not here and you are. And that's probably it in a nutshell, that he's gone and you're still here. And I mean, that's hard to believe and imagine how somebody can think like that. But that is probably why she resents you so much.
There's something there.
And I mean, I don't understand it because I'm not that type of mother, but that would be my guess as to why she resents you and has so much hatred towards you.
And like, even my son,
And your son.
and
Mm-hmm.
he ain't done nothing to nobody.
Well, that's jealousy. That is pure jealousy.
I mean, hell, I mean, we don't even know how to do no different, you know?
So it's not you. There's nothing you can do, and there's absolutely nothing you can do to change it and to fix it. It's her. It's not you.
So, in your advice, what should I do?
There's nothing you can do. I mean, honestly, I mean, my daddy just had to sit back, and my daddy he kind of backed off. You know, he always helped her and would go visit her and do things for her, and she was just so mean to him every time he would leave and come home, and he'd be so upset, like, because she would say things to him just ugly, and he would come home so upset. And my mama finally went over there and told her he would not be back over here. I'm tired of you upsetting him. I'm putting my foot down. You're not going to do this to him anymore. So my mama finally said, you're not going back over there. Enough's enough. I've watched you for years put up with this woman. We're not going to have anything to do with her anymore. And so they kind of took themselves out of her life, and that was that.
Hey, now, look here now. I was really upset about that first video. I was really upset. And like for a couple of days, like, you know what I mean? I just didn't know if I was going to be able to stand it, you know?
And you know, it seems to me like it's just not gonna. So you can just know that's your mother, and you love her, and you always love her, and that's what we told my daddy. But I was tired of seeing my daddy hurt all the time. I was sick of it.
Hey, listen, I don't want to hurt my mama.
I know you don't, but she's hurting you.
But I don't want to be hurt and damaged online.
Nope. And you shouldn't be.
I mean, that's like, let's see, let me look again. 16,000 people seen that last video. And there's people that like might be like they already got a bad opinion of me before they don't even know me. You know, somebody that might be watching in the future, like they don't even know me. Is it because Stephen is successful?
Well, I think it has a lot to do with, again, jealousy. I'm not talking, I don't want to come on here and bash the other grandchild, but, you know, he's not, I guess, in better words, he hasn't done as well as Stephen, I guess, or has had issues, or, you know, not turned out like Stephen, I guess you could say. And then, so that causes jealousy with Stephen and the other one, and she don't like it. I mean, I'm sure she wants him to be Stephen. I know it sounds crazy. I know it does. I know it sounds really crazy. But that's just how she's thinking, I'm telling you, because it just, it's I am.
Do you remember when Grandma was doing videos with Tammy?
Stephen.
Did you know that Cody would call every time that Grandma got on Tammy's video? He would call Grandma. Yeah. And you know, I ain't thought about it until now. But like, I don't know if that was just a coincidence. You know what I mean? And she would stop and talk to him too. On the phone, you know. She'd get off, get off, and then, she just quit. I mean, we never knew why she quit. I mean, look here, I'm telling you, I don't understand none of it. I really don't understand the whole situation.
Well, that's because you don't think like that. And I don't, it's hard to, it is very hard to understand. But I'm telling you, I watched it for years with my daddy. And when all this kept going on with you and her, and it just, all of it was like, it's the same thing my daddy went through. It's just jealousy and hate and resentment and it's, I don't know how somebody could do that, but it's not you.
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing.
I know you're not. And you can't make her, I'm sure she loves you in her own way, but you can't make her love you the way that you probably want her to love you. That's what we kept telling my daddy.
I mean, ain't nobody got to go out of the way for me. Just be normal,
Because she did not love my daddy the way that he needed to be loved, or she should have loved him.
Hey, my mama, no, hey, I was a real good athlete. I mean, trust me, I really was. My mom and daddy, neither one of them cared a bit, boy. I was on the All-Stars baseball team. I was a good football player, and it didn't matter what I done. I was a good athlete. It didn't matter what it was. I was good at it. And they didn't come watch. I mean, hell, they didn't. I mean, they didn't care. And I
Yep.
always backed Steven up, boy.
Yep.
And Christina. We sit down and like she'd do cheers, practicing. She's little.
She didn't. My grandma didn't. She didn't participate in nothing. Me and my brother did, but she did all the other grandkids.
Who's that?
My grandma. I'm telling you, she did the same way to us that she does to Stephen. But my grandma never. I don't know. She hated me just as much as she did my daddy, and I never done anything to her either. But it was just resentment. It was jealousy, resentment. I don't know.
I know that. I know that me and my brother wasn't treated the same.
Nope.
Well,
And that's not.
like he was 100 times worse than me. I always been, I always been fairly smart about everything. I was a teenager there at one time.
There's nothing you can do. You can talk to her. There's nothing you can do to change her mind or make her feel a certain way. And
They
as
start,
sad as it is, and as hurtful as it is, um, there's just not much you can do. You can't, you just can't change somebody. I don't understand it. You don't understand it because you're not, you don't act that way. I don't act that way. Most people don't. There's probably more people out there than we know of that do act that way.
oh, I think that world's full of this.
But
I do now. I do now.
I could never. I don't care what my children did to me. I would never not like one over the other. I can't understand that. I don't understand it. But
Hey, Strawberry Jane, I might have not. I don't hear everything. Uh, don't judge me on just because I didn't say I love you. Don't think that that means I don't love my mama. Because I've told her uh, a bunch of times.
and we all know you love her, Danny. She knows you love her.
But this strawberry here don't know it.
Well, then you can tell her you love her. My daddy told his mama he loved her. Didn't do him no good, but he told her. Hey, she wouldn't even tell him back, though. She'd just look at him. Oh, he was crazy. She wouldn't even tell him back.
I mean, I didn't think so, Strawberry Jane, but like, I don't always hear everything. I'm a focused, zero focus like a telescope in on whatever I'm thinking about. There's a lot of stuff I don't hear. They probably stuff this girl right here said that I ain't heard. And she's telling me, oh, I do know, she's telling me over and over, it's not something I can control. And hey, y'all, and I mean, Tammy told me, and I've heard her say it many, many times, that if something ever happened to me, she was moving off of this land. I've heard her say it many, many times. But this land right here was given to me when I was like 14 years old. And the lot over there next door, which is Cody's. And every time I turn around, I'm hearing about getting kicked off of my land. And there's a bunch of people that want us to get kicked off. I mean, you know what I mean? Hey, you get mad. And I hadn't went low, y'all. And I could go low. You might think I went low. I ain't lied about nothing. And I could go low, son. I could go low.
Well, you just hang in there and just know that it's not you.
Well, I appreciate you calling in. Thank you, ma'am. You call back again anytime.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, then.
Bye-bye.
Me too, Steve. Hey, y'all, all this right here, all of this, every bit of it, is something I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand it all. I don't understand hardly none of it. Hey, boy, you know, it ain't been long ago, Steve, went out there and cleaned them woods out. It didn't matter, did it? It just went right back. And this is something I want everybody to know. Oh, my daddy and my uncle, two brothers, they used to argue in that camp house down there that belonged to my daddy. They argued about that, man, and they would start out arguing about the camp house. A bunch of brothers and brother-in-laws used to own that. They all bought in together, and it come down to two brothers. And this is the part I want you to pay attention to. They would start arguing, and then they liable to be wind up arguing about everything. But like, I was there a lot. And I heard the arguments. And like I say, they would quit arguing about that and start arguing about other stuff. And that's what I'm saying about this right here. The first thing was I didn't want to be associated with Stephen. Was the argument. And look at all the noise. You talking about my daddy. You see what I'm talking about? All that's just noise. That's all noise. All this extra stuff I was taking up for my son. I couldn't believe it then. I still can't believe it. That's if like you was a wife that like you was a bad person. You was somebody that steal. And then I found out that it wasn't actually you that was stealing. Hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute now. You know what I'm talking about? I want you to stay with me now. I want y'all to stay with me. You found out that they wasn't actually the ones stealing, but it remained anyway. So you found out that they was actually, you found out that stealing actually really didn't do nothing wrong. But you still treat him bad. All right, Padre. I mean, y'all, do y'all understand what I'm saying? I mean, listen, no, Stephen didn't put the video on your channel. I done it. But he got treated as if he was stealing grandma's videos. He got treated like he was doing it. And I'm the one that took the video and put it on Stephen's channel. I'm the one doing it. And I tell you something else too. Something I thought about. Remember when Stephen's down there cleaning the trailer up? She said he took her mattress. She didn't ever make no correction on that. And he hauled it to the dump because the rats got in it. But like on her channel, he took the mattress. And I remember that day. She said he didn't even walk over her. Well, she didn't walk over there neither. Go ahead, son.
Oh, I had two things to say, but now I got three. For the first one is, did you get that lady's number?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be needing that. The second thing, I forgot when you was talking. But the third thing is when I put, it don't even matter But let me just tell you.
Say what's on your mind, man.
Man, when I pulled up to go clean that stuff out of that trailer, her door was open. And I loaded everything up. I don't need nobody to hold my hand like I done it. But I got it all loaded up. I pulled up there like I always do, about 20 foot from her door. Sat there like a minute. The door was closed. Now, I didn't go knock on the door, but I sat in between her rock garden and her door with my truck. Hey, like I was just going to tell her that I got it and it was done, and that I loved her like I always do. Hell, she'd never come out. Said I just drove off. That's not true. That there was 50 pounds of rat shit come out of that mattress when I moved it. I threw it away.
You didn't take the mattress to the pawn shop?
No, matter of fact, I was so aggravated by the time I got everything loaded up, I took every damn bit of it to the dump and even threw all my stuff away. Only thing I kept there was some pictures of the kids. I kept that, so I threw everything away. But that was basically like what I had in my life up until that point that I stored over there. She never asked me to move the stuff. Hell, I would have.
Well,
she just was insinuating to y'all that I needed to move the stuff, and hell, I don't guess y'all told me.
No, I ain't no message.
Or maybe Mama did mention it.
Hey, I ain't no message carrier, Steve.
Why, I mean, you know dang well, if somebody tells me to do something, you, Mama, the damn neighbor, I would do it. There are no questions asked.
I actually know what she got mad about, Steve.
When I found out she wanted my stuff out of there, when she called me up, couldn't even hardly talk. She was so mad. I actually told her to calm down. I said, it ain't a big deal. I'll come get it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even give it another thought. It's done. I'll get it. So I was by the time she finally did tell me to get it, she was so damn mad she couldn't even hardly talk. And then I don't agree with it being like that. All you gotta do is tell me.
You know what? She was mad.
Oh, for sure.
She was mad. But what made her even madder?
What's that?
The day you was supposed to come, Cody was there, gonna help. And you took Bentley to the doctor.
Oh, yeah, I had to take him to the doctor. He was running fever, yeah.
And that automatically, she didn't know what happened. She just know you didn't come. And that enraged her even more.
Well, it didn't have nothing to do with it, but it's one of them things where, if you're a grown adult and somebody calls you up and say, hey, we doing this tomorrow, you need to be here at 11. Don't give a damn what you got done or planned. Listen, that ain't the case, but you can't just call somebody else up and tell them when to do something on their time. I would do anything for anybody, but that just didn't work out. It didn't work out that day. You can't even walk in that house without falling through it. So I thought it would be all right another few days. I definitely, taking him to the doctor, was more important. The biggest thing I do love Grandma. Hell, man, everything I've ever done for her is because I loved her. I enjoy seeing people happy. And I cut her grass, and she always paid me, and I told her every single time, you don't have to do that. That's not why I don't do it to cut the grass. I don't do it for money. I would go back to roofing if I needed it that bad. The biggest thing that surprised me of this whole deal. Now, this really threw me for a loop. When she's live with her camera, she's particular what she says. But if I'm filming on my camera and she walks up, she don't give a crap what comes out of her mouth. And it really surprised me, her being mean to me while I was filming. I was like, Grandma, I'm filming. I don't care. I'm thinking, but these people hear you. Like, I was trying to protect her. I can forgive in 30 minutes, but that really shocked me. As long as it ain't her camera rolling, she don't care.
You've seen other people like that too, ain't you?
I'm talking about like, self-destruct, don't care. And I was trying to protect her. If she don't want me down there in her woods, hell, that's fine. Just say it, and I'll honor that. But I'll also be there if she needs me, like in literally 40 seconds. I have this ability when people do me a certain way, I just seem to damn love them anyhow. I can't help it. I was born like that. People screw me over. I have the ability to just, I definitely didn't get that from you. If you don't like somebody, you ain't finna start liking them. I don't have that. I can forgive and forget.
You ever been embarrassed from that?
Yeah, what the hell you think? Like, for the most part, I didn't want people to see that. Matter of fact, I hadn't never seen that. She's always been really, really good to me. Until, like, she wasn't. And it was just a show. She just, like, didn't want me on it. And, man, we had the greatest show. We'd probably be on TV by now if we'd have kept going like we was. Next day, nobody on the planet had a show like we had.
Sure did.
Something we will make somebody laugh now. We had it. We had the secret formula.
Hey, y'all did. Y'all did.
We just feed off of one another. And I don't know, I can roll with it. I have that ability to just roll with nothing, no material. And I ain't never thought about it, but you're right. You said I'm better. I'm actually better than what I appear on camera. And then, like, hell, you're right, man. All the stuff I say, I make up.
Well, I know you shoot a lot of bull on the
95% of it. Yeah, like, I don't. That stuff about feet, that's just for being funny. But I do appreciate a good toenail polish. I mean, that's true, but I don't have no problem, or like I'm just being funny. Man, what woman don't want the feet kissed, But I'm just saying, like I'm, I say a lot of stuff that it ain't even happening, but it's just funny. I'm being funny.
William mentioned to me the other night about like when them cars was over there on Cody's lot. You remember that day?
Man, I think she was ugly to me. I mean, and I was live when she come up. I just had 2 cars sitting there with covers on them. I don't even know that I had 2. It was just 1, I think. No, it was 2.
Do you remember when you was cleaning up around her pond?
Yeah, man, that stuff I'll never forget.
And she walked up there mad.
That's the day I told her, I said, you do know I'm live, don't you? I don't care. I said, Grandma, they might hear you. She didn't care, son. She made it clear.
That
That
embarrassed me, Stephen.
shit, I imagine. Yeah, that's humiliating.
And
I was trying to protect her, even though she was chapping me. Hell, who does that?
and you like cleaning up around the pond.
Yeah, I took a lot of pride in that. I bought her fish and put in there. Got her some food. I ain't bragging about it. Hell, I done it because I wanted to. I liked the thought of her being there to go out there and just throw a cup of feed out and watch the fish. Like it give her something to do. Like it bring her joy. That wasn't for me.
Did she mind if you filmed her chickens live?
I don't remember what. I know what I was doing. I was walking up there. It was my morning show, and I was gonna feed the fish. And she was out there with her robe on at the chickens. God almighty, that was the last time I ever filmed there. She chat me a good one. And I ain't never show her. I wouldn't put the camera on her with her hair not fixed.
Hey, Stephen, who put the fish in the pond?
I did. Man, I bought a bunch of goldfish and catfish. Just for, content. Just for her to have something to enjoy. Hell, I didn't do that for a super chat. I did it because I wanted to.
How many years you been putting fish in that pond?
Well, shit, before when I was riding a bicycle.
Hey, son, if you want to, say something, now's a good time to say
Yeah,
it.
but I don't want to just F Grandma up. I ain't that type of person. I love her, and I wish she would, let us help her. And I wish when Mama hugged her, she'd hug her back. Like, that's crappy. I don't like that. I don't understand. There ain't even nothing happened. Hell, if something happened, I could understand it. You could actually legit get on there and say, he did this and he did that and I don't like it. And then 1,000 damn people can say, yep, I concur. But what's happened?
Hey, son, what if you really did do something?
Oh, God. I couldn't even imagine if I actually done something that, the people needed to know about. If I, truly done something wrong or shameful, I just have love in my heart. And, I don't know. I don't guess I think that way, but that lady that called in talking, hey, you need to go back and listen. Because, even though it ain't our situation, you ain't alone in it. Hey, man, it's, you gotta know. She made some good points. You gotta know we ain't done nothing.
You know, I always said every grandmother wished their grandson would come get them and go take them and get a banana split.
Hell yeah, man, you think I wouldn't build a wheelchair ramp and put her in here living with me and take care of her, wipe her ass or whatever needed to do? Think I wouldn't do that?
Well, son, I see you doing that for a goat.
I just literally wiped her butt today too, so that's just who I am.
Like, how do you go from what you was to losing 100 subscribers a month?
How you go from having 70,000 views on a live to you barely getting 300, and you didn't build a whole damn house?
You know, I don't get that. You know, I don't, I don't, I don't understand how people can listen to one side of the story and make a conclusion that you ain't no good. I ain't no good. Matter of fact, all of us ain't no good.
This is the thing. There's an ulterior motive that none of us know about. Now, I'm not putting Grandma down. I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just simply the way it is. You did put her video here. You put my video there. Your video there. Like, we a team. And you was working. You was hustling. You was a well-oiled machine that like was making us work. And hey, what you didn't never know is we ain't a team. But that's what you didn't know that. I didn't know it. Nobody knew we was not a team except her. And we found out right quick.
Nothing did.
And nothing you did was to hurt any of us. It was all to help us.
Nothing
All to
mattered.
help us.
Nothing mattered, did it?
I done told you, Hodge. People don't like you. There ain't nothing you can do to change it. You won't never change it. You can't give out $1,000 bills and make people like you. They'll take it, but they'll be mumbling something when they walk off. Like, I mean, you just can't. It's bitterness, and that's something that's out of our hand, something we can't control, and I wish she was happy, and I wish we could love on her like, and I hate it's got to be like this.
Hey, that's the way it is, though, ain't it?
Somebody mentioned something about the other day about, and I didn't even think about this because I don't think that way. I don't care, but Cody got married down there, and Grandma's steps were rotten, and I ain't do it to get my horn tooted. Hey man, I went down there and rebuilt the steps for his wedding, and somebody made the comment, "Why didn't he help you?" I didn't need his help. She said, "Well, why didn't he offer? It was for his wedding." I said, "Because I don't think that way. That's not why I done it. I helped Grandma. I didn't do it for him to help or, put a banner up and say, 'Look, I built these steps.' Like, I done it because she asked me. Didn't even mind doing it. Matter of fact, enjoyed doing it."
Hey, listen.
And he disappointed me too. We ain't never had a crossword in the whole entire existence of us. And then I heard him on there just chapping me. I'm like, what the word? I called him. I said, "Man, what is wrong with you? Why would you say that?" I said, "Man, don't you know I love you?" "Yeah, but." I said, "But what? Say it. What do you know I don't?"
Son, I can understand Cody being jealous of you. That I can.
I never said he's jealous. I ain't never said that once.
But that's what all this is with him. Grandma, I don't understand that. But Cody's jealous of you, son. Matter of fact, you got half of damn East Dublin jealous of you.
Well, I don't see that. It's nothing. I don't think that way. I don't understand that. So that's up beyond my control. I don't think that way, so I don't understand that way. Ain't no sense why we can't all be in a great place, having the time of our life together, like life's good. Fishing trips, camping trips, beach trips. Like, I don't understand why we can't all be one big happy family like things are great. I don't understand why there's got to be some.
Well,
I mean, I've been talking for 5 years about doing Thanksgiving here. I told everybody. That's why I was designing my house for gatherings. Her grandma is 88. And I told her, that's a lot on her. And she like, won't let you help her, you know? And I just, to make it easier, I just figured we could cook here. And it's a big space, you know, open area.
and
And make things easier.
It seemed like to me it was getting a little much on her, you know.
Well, yeah. You always hear, she wouldn't say it when the camera's rolling, but I don't think I'm doing this anymore. This is too much, and I had to cook yesterday, and I'm like, listen, just call me. I'll come and cook and set up with you. Like, that ain't what she wants. And like I invited her to eat, and we cooked Thanksgiving here, and we had a great time. And before I even ate my plate, I fixed Grandma a plate and took it down there to her. I had no idea they was having Thanksgiving. Like Cody, Dana, and the baby and Grandma, they had Thanksgiving there. They didn't even know. And I felt like an idiot taking a plate down there, and they done cooked the whole Thanksgiving. And the first thing Grandma said when I come in the door, what you doing here? Like, how do you think that made me feel? I'm like caring about her, worrying about her, and then just fucking slap me with a wet mop. You know, my sister cried when we got in the truck and drove off all the way back to my house.
She was with you?
Sat in the truck and cried. Come inside and cried. My sister cried. She'd seen something she had never seen before. She didn't understand. She couldn't wrap her mind around that. And she don't think that way. I don't think that way. It's amazing, no matter what somebody does to you, still love them. That's what I'm guilty of. Loving somebody that don't love me back. Can't even change it. And it ain't just Grandma. I know Grandma's very independent, and I can respect that. Hell, hats off to her. Well, I don't have to be like we're not an enemy. You liable to, your channel liable to get big, my channel liable to get big. I told you this 4 years ago. I said, we ain't all got to be famous. Just one of us make it.
Yeah.
And everybody will come right on through the wormhole, smelling like a rose. Ain't everybody got to be popular. Just takes one of us.
And like, look at us now. I mean, Cammy losing subscribers. I'm the only one gaining subscribers.
I don't. You can't control that. I don't know. It hurts my heart. I hate it because this ain't how it should be. Man, she should be ecstatic. I ain't never been in trouble. Like, never did drugs. Never been an alcoholic. Hell, man, she ought to be on cloud 9. Man, I would like to take her fishing. I tried to take her to the mountains, to the beach. Like, man, I've tried until like my damn dryer is dry. Now, she did go fishing with me a couple of times and had the damn best time of her life, and I don't understand why she never went back.
Yeah, the concerts.
I don't, man, I don't know, man. Like, there's an ulterior motive we don't know. And you just ain't nothing we can do about it. Oh, it don't make sense.
Here's what I'm saying, and I know I'm saying it over and over and over. Why is she mad with you? I can understand Cody, but I don't understand her.
Well, she may have felt like I took some of her viewers, which she can't take people that she already had. So I guess she felt like I took from her channel, which, I mean, it ain't no secret. I got monetized in 2 weeks. Like, so, it was a big help, her bringing me on and me getting a channel and her saying, come watch me. But, I guess I built a house out of it, and it just turned into, I don't know.
Oh, if you could, hey Steve, I'm fitting to get off because I'm fitting to go to the river or something. I'm going to do something. If you could talk to Grandma right now, go ahead and say on here what you could say. You could gather your thoughts for a second.
I don't have to gather nothing.
Okay, go ahead and say it, son. What would you want to say?
Hey, I love Grandma from the beginning. From day one. The dancing, the birthday parties, the fishing, the cleaning up. Like nothing, nobody or nothing can take the love I have away from her. Even though the things that's happened, that has not affected the way I love her. Love her regardless. Even though I've been disappointed, it has not changed my love. And this could all be fixed in about 1 minute. Like, it could literally be fixed in 1 minute. With a wholehearted hug, and I'm sorry and I love you. And I don't want that to ever change. But you can't make somebody love you, and you can't make somebody hug you, and you definitely can't tell somebody how they should act. And that's out of our control. So, me, I love her. Will never change, no matter what she does or don't do. That will never change. But it's not one-sided. It's a community. Like, we got to all be on the same page or it won't work. And I love her, Cody, Dana, the baby. I even told Cody, like, we laughed about it, but we're cousins, I said, man, I'm jealous. He's like, what? I said, you get to go home and play with them boobies. He laughed. Like, hey, man, I was happy. Still am. Hell yeah, man. Happy. I think he's got about 5 times more woman there than he can handle, but I'm still happy. Hell, man, nothing but love for everybody. So, I can't change people's opinion, and I ain't even gonna try, but I'll just keep being me. Can't change it, all right? You can't neither. It's out of our hands.
That's right, y'all. It's out of our hands.
do anything in the world for anybody, even her, Cody. Like, I just wish before she blew up, she would actually call and talk to me normal and just say, you know, like Mama does. Mama says, baby, you ain't got to come right now, but I need your help whenever you can come. And like, there won't nothing but Jesus like stop me from getting over there helping my mama or anybody. Hell, just call before you wait and you didn't have a emotional breakdown and you ready to blow up inside. Like, don't assume somebody knows you want them to do something. Just tell them. She never once told me to get that stuff out of that trailer until she called me madder than hell. And man, it was a runaway train, and all I could do was just say, "Well, I'm sorry. Like I'll get it just as soon as I can." Hey, don't even give it another thought.
Hey, she said she wasn't mad.
Oh shit!
She said on her video she was not mad.
Well, you heard what I said. She was so damn mad when she called me, she couldn't even hardly talk. Like she was so mad, she couldn't hardly get the words out, and like breathing hard. And I was like, calm down, like calm down. The same thing happened to my ex-wife when I went to go get my stuff. Her daddy was out there with a GUN in his pocket, and he was so out of breath, he was about to have a heart attack. He said, there ain't nothing here. Yours. Get off of my land. I said, calm down, calm down. I said, just calm down, breathe. Hell, he was about to die standing there. And had his hand on a, you know what? Hell, man, I left everything. I just drove off. And that's what I'm saying. People should talk to you before it gets to that point. Shit, if I know he felt like that, I wouldn't even have went. You know? You think I want to get shot over about 7 nail guns, a compressor, a ladder, airlines, drop cords, tools, toolbox? You think I would chance that?
Left a trailer down there, didn't you?
Yeah, I still got the title to it in my safe. Down to earth, 16-foot trailer. They took it and sold it. I still got the title. I mean,
You got that title.
I've had so much BS in my life. I run from it. It don't usually take but about one comment. I don't want to do all that. I exit the premises. Anyway, just remember this, Hodge. We can't. It's out of our hands. You're the best damn daddy ever drew a breath. And you're right. I never known you drinking younger. Like, you quit that when I was born. You said you quit it when I was born. And I never seen it. Never seen you mean to mama. I never seen you touch mama. I did see her say she needed to don't speak to me for 5 minutes. And hey, when a woman 4'11" tells you don't speak another word for 5 minutes, you might want to listen. No, man, you're great. Hell, man, you raised our cousins. You raised my friends. You took us fishing, hunting. Was at every ball game. At every wrestling, you know. You was there. Hell, man, you made me great, and you made me feel great. And you always talk me up, which I do have a lot of confidence in, but you made me that way. You made me feel like I could do anything. And I want to thank you.
Thank you, son.
I will never be taken away. Never.
Always took your
You
fishing.
never gave my damn seat up in the boat to somebody else. You always had me first.
Yeah, I would catch the fish back, and go get Stephen out of school.
Yeah. You even went in there and talked to the principal. You said, look, it was Jim. You said, look, Jim, I done caught the fish bite. I'm going to take this boy. Let's go catch some fish. And you even told the principal. You know what the principal said? He said, take that boy fishing. Yeah. We gave it hell, didn't we, Hodge?
We still give that hell, son.
Yeah. Well, my boat's ready.
My boat's ready too.
Huh? We got to sit under a shade tree and drink a Mountain Dew. We don't care if the fish bite or not.
Yep, I done put that chair in the boat that you gave your mama.
Yeah.
That black chair.
Yeah. That's a good set chair.
I went out there and put everything in the boat last night. The only thing I didn't get fixed was the tail lights. So I didn't realize I ain't pulled that boat since I've had that red truck. They got two different pigtails for the tail lights on it.
Yes,
I got to change that. But it's been a long 3 weeks working on that boat, boy, but I think it was all God's plan because I've had my mind on that boat instead of this other stuff.
Yeah.
And I've had my mind on the other stuff too, but I didn't.
I was worried that all this was going to, drive you to drinking.
Hey, I thought about it, son.
Yeah, don't let that happen.
Because I just, well, I can't do that to Tammy,
Man, I don't want to go through that again either.
Yeah, I thought about it, son. But I can't do Tammy like that.
Nobody should have to watch their daddy like pee in the bed and then pee on the floor and then run out the door of the room and you're just fucking helpless. I don't ever want to see that again. Like, don't ever resort back to that because of that. You're better than that. You always have been. But it's easy said than done because, can't pay up for your love and you can't make somebody love you and you can't fucking it's out of your control. You just have to be you and like hope that it works itself out. But
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't understand it.
well, of course, I know. When Grandma said she didn't want to be associated with me whatsoever, any at all, I would have bet $10,000 she didn't say that.
That's what made me mad, son.
Hell, I couldn't believe it.
That's
That
what
just
made me
threw me
mad.
for the absolute loop of my life. Like, what?
That's what got me, son.
get anybody with a heart.
I could understand if you'd actually done something.
Yeah, man, I know people's tired of hearing it, but I really ain't done anything. Except loved unworthy people. And I'm too damn ignorant to know when I'm being played. Because I don't think that way. Apparently everybody in this whole damn town knows it but me.
You ever heard me lying, Steve?
Only when you have to. I'm kidding. Nah, you straight up. I just say that because I hear you say that. I ain't lying this time. But you kind of like me. You're making a show, you know. Of course you don't lie. You might not want to hear what you say, but it ain't a lie. Well, I hate things are like they are.
It would have been bad, Pamela, if I didn't have nothing to do when I was sitting there, dwelling on that stuff. But I've been working on that boat, see, 3 weeks until man, I'd be wet all over from sweating. And I've got to where I don't need Tammy out there helping me. So it kept a lot off my mind. Because you can lay it all out to me. I don't think I will understand in a million years everything that's going on. Tammy's back from church. She always tells me something when she comes home from church.
Yeah, my parents is wonderful.
All right, that's it, Steve.
All right, Hodge.
Appreciate you coming in here and saying your piece, son.
Yeah, hey, things could be fixed in 1 minute, in 90 seconds, and things be right from here on out. But I don't think I don't think they want to be.
Yeah.
In the side of our hands.
All right,
If
son.
I need to. Yes, sir.
Oh, go ahead. If I need what?
I said if I need to be the bad guy until her wheel's done, if that's just what has to happen, I guess we damn do it. You know? Maybe everybody be happy. I wouldn't sell out my family over money.
I mean, these people that hate me and you that don't even know who we are.
Yeah, you can't change that. Yep, that's true. Can't worry about that. You worry about the people that love you and the people that's good to you. Can't dwell on that. Hell, you'll die of old age and a broken heart. You know, it won't ever be fixed.
All right, thanks, son.
All right, love y'all.
Love you. Bye-bye. And there it is, y'all. I won't never understand this. I told y'all she plays hardball, son. You didn't believe me, did you? I see y'all. Bye-bye.